Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of Raising the Standard, my YouTube series where we are manager of Hamburg in Germany as we look to get them back up into the Bundesliga where they've been trapped in Bundesliga 2 for a bit too long, so we got to raise that standard and get them promoted. Since you were last with myself, so in the last video we played St. Pauli away from home and we were beaten in that game. Since then, however, we have played a couple more matches, so we managed to beat Paderborn 2-1, and then we've just actually lost to Nuremberg, a disappointing defeat there. However, St. Pauli have also been dropping points. They lost, well, they drew with Osnabrück after they beat ourselves. They then got beat from Wiesbaden and then drew with Kaiserslautern, meaning that at the moment we currently have a 2 point gap over them. We play Schalke today with the opportunity to go 5 points clear, which would be wonderful. We did beat Schalke on the opening day of the season 2-0, and the hope is that we can repeat that or something similar to it. Either way, we're wanting the 3 points today. Also, I suppose I better quickly touch on transfers. So there has been a bit of moving around just in the striker department. So Sekou Koita, and so no Lopez, he was actually recalled from Real Madrid. We cancelled Koita's loan. He wasn't playing particularly well. He'd only scored 2 goals. He's now away at the African Cup of Nations as well, so we were going to miss him until February. He's gone. We brought back Andres Nemeth. Where is he? We do have him somewhere. Either way, Nemeth is actually about to go back out on another loan though to Zwolle. The intention was to keep him, to have it in and around the squad. However, we've actually managed to bring in this man, which means we no longer need him. We've brought him in on loan. He's 33 years old, but with a finishing of 15, penalty taking of 16, good off the ball, concentration and composure is good, and he's still reasonably pacey. We're never going to sign him on a permanent, but to have him in for 6 months to fire us up to the Bundesliga might be just what we need. So we've brought him in on loan from Cadiz, and we're actually also in discussions with Cologne to bring in Florian Dietz as well. So we'll then have three options up front again, with obviously still having Robert Glatzel as well. So I would say overall squad wise, I mean our top goal scorer is Glatzel with 7 goals. The goals are being shared around the team, but nobody's really becoming the goal scorer, and that's kind of what I'm hoping we're going to get with Marty and possibly with Dietz as well. It might push Glatzel on to try and score a few more goals as well. But enough chit chat about the squad. It's all about today's game, and today we do play Schalke away from home. So we are going with our usual goalkeeper of Hur Fernandez in goal. Since you were last with us, we actually had Van der Bremt out through injury. We have had a month break between the last game and this game though, which has allowed a couple of players to get back to fitness. So Van der Bremt is in there at right back. Danilo Suarez is in at left back with Ramos and Haksudinovic at centre back. We're starting with Lucas Pareba today. Jonas Meffert has had a poor run of form. This will actually be Pareba's first start for the club. See if he can actually win himself a permanent deal here. Then we have Reece and Benez in the central midfield. Gruber's out on the right. Yatta's on the left. And Glatzel is up front. And we do have Roger Marti there on the bench. Other players that have come back from injury as well. So we now have Okugawa. He's back again. Who Catterback actually came in and on his first start managed to get sent off, so he's currently serving a suspension. Vukcevic, I thought he was back in November, looks like he's not, so we're actually in the process of selling him to Genk at the moment for 1.3 million. We won't be replacing him. We probably won't be bringing in anybody else, to be honest. If we do, I'll cover that in the next part, in the next episode after today's game. But I think we're still quite a large squad. We've got 27 players here. Even if Vuskovic leaves, that's 26. We could probably run with a squad of about 23 and we'd be absolutely fine considering we're only in the Bundesliga. So I would be confident that even if a couple of players left on permanent or loan deals from the first team, that we should just bank that money and bank that saving until we're in the Bundesliga. Really, I think the squad we have is more than enough quality to get us promoted. So into today's game then. So Schalke are in good run of form since we last played them, as are Hertha Berlin. I thought they would both come good in the end. They're now both in the top sort of half of the table. We do want to win this today, obviously, and stretch that gap at the top to 5 points, which would be absolutely critical at this time of the season. We've still got pretty much half a season to go, but it would be massive, massive if we could take a 5 point advantage. Considering St. Pauli beat us, if that was to happen again, at least we'd have a bit of a buffer there. Just as I'm saying that, Lasme has scored within 2 minutes here. Not a good start. Ball right over the top. We just don't deal with it. Lasme's there. Goalkeeper needs to do much better there as well. Okay, so we're in a bit of a predicament here. Early on, we are 1-0 down. Not ideal. Could be worse. They could have scored with 2 minutes left rather than 2 minutes in, so we'll still take it. We'll still take it. Here's Pareba. Ah, Gruber's won that. Nice, Gruber. Cut it back. No. Is that a penalty? Oh, the referee's pointing to the spot here. It will be a VAR check. And the penalty has been awarded. And Benes, who won the penalty, will now step up to take it. It's... Oh! Benes' penalty is saved. Not ideal. Yata. Not great. Come on, lads. That early goal really has kind of thrown us off. Schalke looking to double their lead. We'll get us away. No. Oh, Fernandez has actually held on to that one. Well done. Well played. Well done. I'm going to play it quick. No. Decent. Reese. Glatzel's in now. And cuts in for Benes! And he makes up for the penalty miss. Laszlo Benes. Pick that one out, Muller. 1-1. Well, that's exactly what we needed there. Yatta won the header. Reese takes a touch. Straight through. Glatzel stayed on side. Cuts it in. First touch is just bang into the back of the net from Benes. 1-1. Corner. Oh. I mean, I would take 1-1 going into half time. It would be wonderful if we got a second, but we'll take 1-1. Having a decent spell here, though. Decent spell. It's allowed us to get back into the game. If we can just try and maybe get that second goal before half time to then rattle Schalke rather than when we were rattled at the start of the game. Van der Bremt. Gruber. Benes. This is fast build up, Benes. Well, he's having a much better game since the penalty miss anyway. Oh, now Van der Bremt's giving away a penalty. Foul on Taroda. And it is a penalty kick, and it may be Schalke who take the advantage again going into half time. Here's Taroda. Oh, and he has scored because Fernandez is actually not a very good goalkeeper. We have been noticing that a few times as the season has went on that might be a position that we look to replace when we get promoted. If we get promoted, sorry. I'm sounding so presumptuous, yet we're losing this game and we lost the last game too, and I'm talking about promotion. That might not happen. Half time then, 2-1 to Schalke. We're not going to make any substitutions. We've not played great, but there's still time. There's still time. Plenty time to come back. Benes! Oh! Oh my god! That's what that man can do. Laszlo Benes. Terrific. Almost from kickoff. Look at this. Here's Pereba. Finds Benes, who just turns and smashes it into the top corner for 2-1. 2-2, sorry. 2-1. I wish. 2-2, but here's another corner for Schalke. Kaminski with the overhead kick. What is this game trying to do to me today? What a game. It's just end-to-end stuff in this second half. Here's Templeman now for Schalke. Fernandez. Why are they checking that? It's hit the outside of the post. Come on. St. Pauli are drawing with Kaiserslautern just now. Oh, no, sorry, that was earlier today. That game's already happened. Right, come on. I think we're going to freshen things up out wide. Königsdorfer can come on. But the game being this open, I think if you can bring a pacey guy on like that, he might just get the breakthrough. Good challenge. But Soppy's there. No. Oh. Oh, we've been let off there. That was not great. We've been let off though. Another corner. Taroda. Seguin. 3-2 Schalke now. Oh dear. Let's do that. 3-2 though. Come on, lads. I mean, losing 2 games in a row is not a form of a team who have pretty much led the league all season. So this would not be ideal. Come on, lads. Come on, Van der Bremt, do something. You've had a poor game today. Right, Benes, you've been the man today. In. Glatzel, header, save. Right. I don't want to take Glatzel off. I think we can probably sacrifice Poreba. So, let's bring on Newman. And let's just have him poaching. Faith in you, son. I say son, the guy's older than I am, but whatever. Not by much. And that's why he's not going to be a long-term signing unless he scores 15 goals in the second half of the season. Then, ugh. Hmm. Yes, we do want to make our changes. We're going 4-4-2 here. Let's get this back to 4-all. What we got to lose now? Come on. But yeah, so if Marty comes in and scores 15 goals, we might look to sign him for a season in the Bundesliga, but we'll see. Soppy, my God. I do keep saying Bundesliga, but if we're going to perform like this, we ain't getting promoted. That's the reality of it. It's just running away now. What else can we do? Bring in Okagawa and Udarako. Right, Koningsdorfer, come on. Van der Bremt, that's a good ball. No one there. Yata though. Rubbish, that's why he's going off. That's why he's going off. 10 minutes to go here. It does look like we are going to be facing another defeat. I mean, we will still remain 2 points clear, but, you know, it's not great. And it does mean Schalke, who are in 4th place, will now just be 6 points behind us. So what was looking like a 2-horse race between ourselves and St. Pauli is now becoming a 4 or 5 team race instead. And Ibrahima Cisse makes it 5-2. Okay, I don't think we need to watch the end of this. It's the 94th minute anyway. Whatever. We've lost the game 5-2. Not good. Not good enough. Really not good enough. I mean, we've got 5 league defeats this season, all the way from home. We clearly just cannot perform away because there's a draw away as well. Our home form, though, marvellous. That's, if anything, is what's going to get us promoted this season. I mean, to be honest, it's not the worst, but you can now see, you know, there's 7 points between ourselves and top and Kaiserslautern in 6th. And even then, if Nuremberg win their game in hand, they're above them. So the top sort of 7 8 teams, it's anyone's game at the moment. What I think I'll do next, though, is I'll go and play Karlsruhe. I'll end the January transfer window. Possibly that last couple of performances may lead me to dip back into the market now, potentially for a defender, if I can get a half decent one. But I think I'll play that. I'll play Hertha Berlin, and we'll be back in the next episode for a home game for a change, as we will play Hanover 96. But if you've liked today's video, even though I've just been smashed 5-2, please give it a big thumbs up, comment, even just to take the mick out of the loss. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Just trying to grow the channel as much as I can at the moment, so any sort of follows, subscription would really be beneficial, so thank you. But I will see you later on, as we will be playing Hanover 96. Thank you.